What's going on, boxing community? It's your boy, KD, here with KD's Boxing Talk. Let's talk about it. Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. Now, Jake Paul, you know, people call him YouTube fake boxer, social media pop star, social media star, Instagram, Twitter fingers, fake boxer, never been in a real fight in his life. On the other hand, we got Nate Diaz, former UFC champion, beat Conor McGregor, put his life on the line in that octagon. Submission, he got people out here by submission. KOs, he got a nice little record. They're going head to head. So, what do y'all think? What do y'all really think? I mean, let's look at the records. Let's start with Jake Paul. Matter of fact, let's start with Nate Diaz. Let's look at his style for one. Great UFC MMA champion. Fight on the ground and pound. Can get up there, square up with you. Kick you. Elbows. All that good stuff. So he can hurt you. Trust me, Nate Diaz can hurt you. He's known for slapping somebody. Y'all see the clip? Yeah. He gonna slap somebody. For sure. He don't care. He a G. California G. Then we got Jake Paul. Started off making YouTubes. Got big on making YouTubes on social media and got big like that. Then decided, hey, I want to play boxing, right? That's what they say. I want to play boxing. Don't play boxing. So he ended up playing. Man, he started knocking out people that was playing too, right? What's that basketball player's name? I can't think of his name. But yeah, knocked that dude out. Knocked the other UFC dude out. I think all of his fights were pretty much knockout except for Anderson Silva, which is UFC. I don't think he knocked him out. That was a tough fight for Jake Paul. I think he still won. And then he fought that dude over there overseas. Tyson Fury brother. Can't think of his name. It's not hitting me. But yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. He fought Tyson Fury brother overseas. He lost that one though, because Tyson Fury brother is a real boxer. He been boxing majority of his life. So Jake Paul just started in the last maybe 5 years, maybe if that, right? So with the record and ring status, and what I mean by ring status is Jake Paul has more ring status than Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz has octagon status and octagon history. So they come from both. It's just two different. But from the history of Jake Paul knocking out these UFC fighters and these MMA fighters, I'm going to have to give the decision to Jake Paul. I got Jake Paul for the win. I got Jake Paul knocking Nate Diaz the fuck out. I got him knocking him out. I'm sorry if y'all a fan of Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz cool. He cool with me. Excellent UFC fighter. Excellent MMA fighter. But Jake Paul, he's not a boxer. Nate Diaz is not a boxer. And Jake Paul got weight on him too. He got weight on him and he has knockout power. Now, I'm not going for Jake Paul because I'm a Jake Paul fan and I liked his YouTubes and I'm one of these kids that, no, I don't care about that. I'm going based on my analytics on previous fights. Yeah, so I got Jake Paul knocking Nate Diaz out. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't really see any other way the fight could go. I mean, if y'all see any other way the fight can go, please comment. Please let me know. I don't see... It can't end a submission to boxing. Nate Diaz has hands, but he doesn't have knockout power as far as his hands. He might be able to knock somebody out with a leg kick to the face, yeah. But as far as putting all your, so Nate Diaz has to literally put all of his effective tools away and only use one tool that he probably hasn't really been trained on his whole career as much as the other tool sets that he has, like kicks, elbows, submission holds, choking dudes out. He got that down pat. Arm bars, all that. But as far as strictly boxing, I gotta give it to Jake. So tell me what y'all think in the comments. Am I bugging? I mean, y'all haven't looked at the previous fights, and I know there's some conspiracy theorists saying that the fights are rigged. Now I can't validate that. I can't really say that for sure, because a real fighter, in my opinion, is not going to just take a L for some money. Now maybe these today fighters, there's no morals. They don't care. They take an L. They do other things, do all types of things for money. But a real fighter who's been training his whole life is not about to take an L in front of the world just for some money. No, he gonna put his all into it, and if he loses, he loses. That's it. He's cool. He can take that. He's a man at the end of the day. But I don't really see a fighter taking an L just for some money and not putting his all into it. I don't really see that. Please comment if I'm wrong. Please comment if y'all see something else, if y'all got some intel about that. But I don't see that happening. So, Jake Paul for the win. I think he's going to knock Nate Diaz out. And fights coming up this Saturday on, I don't know what channel it's on, but Saturday, August 5th, fight's going to, watch the fight, y'all. Support these fighters. It's your boy KD on KD's Boxing Talk. I'm out. Peace.